Hey guys, good afternoon. Back again with another video. It's your boy Platinum 476, and today we're gonna talk about the 5 things I love and hate about my Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT. Before I dive right into that, I just want to say a happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Thanks to the man that fought long and hard uh, to where we are right now, even though it's still prevalent, but we're doing our best to keep the good fight, keep us all as one. Doesn't matter black, white, or Asian, or any ethnicity that you are here in the United States. We need to come together and fight segregation and racism. So, thanks to the man upstairs, and I just want to put that out there. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive right into it. So, first and foremost, I want to get out the 5 things I hate about this Jeep Grand Cherokee. And number one thing I hate about this Grand Cherokee is, as we go in here, carbon fiber trimming. So as I stated previously in the videos about how bad the carbon fiber trimming is, this started, I would say, 2012 when they introduced the Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT 8. Many of the owners were complaining about how bad the carbon fiber trimming was peeling off. And to put this out there, this is not really real carbon fiber trimming. That's the reason why there was so much complaints about it. This is honestly what I'm dealing with. I would hear like creaks and plastic coming off now and then. I think it started 3 months after I purchased the vehicle, and this side, actually, this driver's side started peeling off, as you see here. This is a lot worse than the other carbon fiber parts in this interior. This started next coming off, as you see on this left and right side of the trimming, and around the start and stop button, ignition button right here, as you see here. So that started going about 2012, and then I don't know why FCA didn't immediately fix this issue, but they gave owners a free warranty to get it replaced to any dealer, to any Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership that you go to. These are not cheap. It shouldn't be expensive, but it's not cheap. Each part, each pieces cost about like $200 or $100 depending on the size. But yeah, that's what I'm dealing with right now. That's number one, I should say. Number one problem that I'm dealing with this Jeep. I do plan on replacing them. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go with the same material. I might get a real, if they have a real carbon fiber trimming for this type of Jeep. But after that issue, I think 2017 up SRT Jeep models, they fixed the issue. So I haven't heard so far of any owner that's owning those year models that have any issues that we've been dealing with. But I'm gonna see to it. It's not really much of an issue to me, but this is something like this that should have been rectified right away. But soon I'll see what I can do with it. All right, so that's number one. Number two is this gear shifter here. So the T shifter was introduced 2014 up until I think 2015 when they changed it due to complaints of each owner that had a problem with the gear shifter. I would think, honestly, this is a human error because not many of the owners know how to use this. Reason being is because how quickly they rush to put whatever desired gear shifter that they wanted. So say for instance that, as you see here, to use this, you would properly press the button on the left side of the gear shifter and then take your time going to each indent to what desired selector that you want. So let's just say that if I needed to go to drive or shift, I would depress on the button and then take my gear shifter at one at a time at each indent. So from park to reverse to neutral and then drive. Many of the people that used to own 2014 up until 2015 would literally press the button and then quickly go to the desired gear shift that you want. As you see there, it literally snapped back to this original position. And this is why this went into a recall. This also fatally killed an actor by the name of Anton Yelchin. He was an actor in Star Trek, and he was just like the other owners. He was rushing too quickly, and then he thought that he either put it on park or actually, yeah, park. He put it in park and thought it stayed in park, when in actuality it either went to neutral or reverse, and the vehicle started rolling back towards him and pinned him up against the driveway gate. So after that issue, they changed it and went back to the traditional gear shifter, which is now 16 and up. I would prefer the traditional gear shifter because you know where it shifts to what desired selector that you want. But for this one, it's starting to grow on me. I don't like it. I don't love it. I hate it still, but I'm literally taking my time to use this, being that I don't want to injure myself, don't want to mess this car up, and then plus put anybody in harm's way. So the T-shifter, that's number 2 that I hate about it. Number 3, as we go out here again, is these fender flares. So the driver side rear fender flare, as I show you here, as you see, it's not even. It's starting to pop out. I got it just like this. Hopefully it stays intact, but this is something that, you know, that's got to get fixed. And also the front passenger side, as you see closely, is also starting to come off. I don't know what type of adhesive they use, but I wish they didn't use that adhesive. This should have been like flushed all in one with the fender flare or side panel of the Jeep. I don't know why they came up with this idea, but it should have been thought of better. But in order for me to fix this, I would have to take the whole fender flare off and put a new adhesive behind there. So that's number 3 that I hate about this Jeep. Number 4, as we go back in here, is the chroming. So originally with the Red Vapor Edition, there used to be chrome all around the windows. One of the previous owners, there was 2 of them, decided to black it all out, which I love now. They should have done that originally with the Red Vapor Edition, but I'm glad that one of the owners, you know, blacked it out, and it looks a lot better. But the chrome in here, which looks cheap and tacky to me, as you see, there's like a crease in the middle around the SRT logo on the steering wheel horn, and then you have some chrome here that you see. I don't know if you see it right there, where my index finger is pointed towards. That came off. A little piece came off here, and I think that's the only place. I think right here as well. You see, this easily comes off over time, which it's pretty bad. It hasn't come off here, which is great, and then also here. Any around the chrome that you see here in the interior, it looks cheap and tacky, and I know it's cheap. You're paying upwards, even for a brand new Jeep SRT, from 60,000 plus to 80,000 plus, depending on the dealership. But if I'm spending that much money, I would expect great quality into these vehicles. But it's something that we deal with, you know. It's the best interest of the company to listen to the customers and give them great quality to the customers, being that the customers is spending a lot of money on these performance vehicles. So that's something that I wish that they thought of. Hopefully, and I doubt that the newer Jeep models have good quality interior and exterior of the Jeep. But that's number 4. And lastly, number 5 is these seat belts. So I wish for the red Vapor package that came optional with red racing seat belts. It's not bad, but if being that I have a red interior and a red exterior, and then also it's a red Vapor edition package, you expect that they have an optional to put red racing seat belts for your vehicle. They do have that option for the Durangos and the 2017 and up Grand Cherokees, that you can replace the black standard seat belts with the red racing seat belts. But I'm planning on changing these when I have time. But that's one of the things I hate about this Jeep Grand Cherokee. So that's number 5. So without further ado, let's go to the 5 things I love about this Jeep Grand Cherokee. So let's go backwards. Number 5, the one thing I love about this Jeep Grand Cherokee is these paddle shifters here. So to me, it's not great, but it's good. It's a good feature that you can use these paddle shifters to shift to whatever gears that you wanted to make this Jeep go faster. I wish, like I said before, that I didn't have the T-shifter. I have the traditional gear shifters, so I can have that option to use the gear stick instead of the paddle shifters. But being that I don't have it, I only have this T-shifter, I can use these paddle shifters to make this Jeep go faster. You also have to know how to use it by listening to the RPMs, because if you don't time it well, you're gonna end up messing your transmission. I think after 2000 RPM, that's when you start shifting. Don't quote me on that, I might be wrong, but comment down below on how you would use these gear shifter. But I just listen by ear, and then I look at and also the RPMs to know when to shift. Just keep in mind to shift is to go to a higher gear, and then to downshift is a lower. So some people get that confused. If you're in a downward incline, then that's when you use the low grade shift to slow the vehicle down. This also you start from second gear, and then you work your way up with the plus gear shifter on the right side of the steering wheel to accelerate. So yeah, these are a lot fun to use, and I have no regrets using it, so it's good to me. So that's number 5. Number 4 is the Harman Kardon system. All right, so has great quality, audio quality. Not as best as Bose. Bose is like top tier to me. I'm not sure about Alpine because I haven't, witnessed how the audio quality of Alpine is. If one of you guys own a Mopar vehicle that has Alpine, I know mostly Dodge has those, and including Beats as well. Beats is not also bad. Beats is pretty good, but it doesn't beat Bose sound quality. But yeah, the Harman Kardon is pretty good. Comment down below how Alpine is. Tell me how the sound quality compared to Harman Kardon, Bose, and Beats system is. So that's number 4. Number 3 is the panoramic sunroof. So as you see here, I love the panoramic sunroof. Even at nighttime when you look towards the sky, and then especially the high-rise buildings, it has that good scenic experience that you have here. So to use this is as you see here, this button that says auto, just press it towards